Hey everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. Get some Battle Royale in. Well, it's kind of a slow match here. Oh, we got James, level 15. So let's see if we can beat James. He's our current rival here now, because he is over twice the level that we are. Well, we're starting out what looks like it'd be a relatively difficult one. We have a sign here that says we're leaving the town, so maybe we should go backwards. I didn't look at the license plates, so don't know which way to go to find the town. Just a bunch of brick walls, to be honest with you. Well, there's a parked car, so let's see. Can we get any information from this? Nope, just that it's a European license plate. We got Kutno, 15 kilometers to this direction. This seems maybe like a Poland. There we go. All right. This kind of language here, and my apologies. I have I have some more information over here. Oh, .pl. It would have told me Poland. I have my dishwasher running in the next room, so hopefully it's not too loud. Doesn't cause an issue. Yeah, this .pl is in a lot of places. There's a cool church steeple there. If we could ever get to it, we won't. Don't even see it now. There it is. It's pretty distinctive. Okay, we did in fact beat James, so take that, James. Well, this seems Nordic. This feels like maybe it's a very far north, kind of Norway, maybe? I'm just gonna place my bet. Not correct, huh? Well, how about Sweden then? Not correct. Well, never mind. Maybe this is a Finland. I can't see that sign. Actually, this could be I don't know. It seemed almost Irish. It's not Finland, that's been guessed. Someone has it. Maybe Scotland? I don't know. I'm gonna go for the UK. I know that doesn't include Ireland, but here we go. Well, guess we were just wrong then. Should I have went Ireland? I should have went Ireland. Crap. Okay, you know what? Let's get started again. Well, we beat James. That's all I care about. Now we have to beat Dan Guthrie 11. We have to beat Dan Guthrie 11. We don't have to be fast in the first round. That looks Cyrillic. So it's not Russia, though. Car meta? No car meta. Okay, if it's not Russian, but it's Cyrillic, and I don't think this is, Kyrgyzstan. Let's say this could be maybe a Bulgaria? There we go. Alright, Dan Guthrie. Alright, Dan Guthrie made it. Well, that's okay, because that means our rival is still here, and we've suddenly went into winter mode. This song that's playing right now is called Caribbean Hide and Seek, and this seems as far away from the Caribbean as one could get. This snowy landscape. Okay, perhaps some good information here. Driving on the right. I've missed the sign. Well, okay, let's move on. This seems English speaking. I'm gonna say this is maybe Canada. There we go. All right. Dan, are you gonna make it, Dan? Don't disappoint the viewers, Dan. We got Promenade. What is prom? What is prom not? We got Steeplechase Drive, but what? Why is prom there? Can I tell where in Canada we might be? No, not at all. I'm just forever in this community. There's Prom, Pine Hills Drive. We got a neighborhood watch. OttawaPolice.ca. Okay, well that tells us exactly where we're at. We're in Ottawa. Dan? Are you not playing, Dan? Well, we beat Dan. Though I think he might have timed out. 5 people are playing, only 4 can make it. Okay, there's an incredibly good sign here, perhaps. Brick. Oh, this is Singapore, I think? There you go. I think KGE is the something. Maybe King something Expressway or something like that. I just think I've seen that on signs in Singapore before. Well, we got a few people getting it. That direction to the Wahoo Fish Farm. Well, let's see. All the places you could go see in Singapore. And also in Johor. Which I guess must be in Malaysia. We got the People's PK Market. We got Resort World Sentosa. There's the Changi Airport. Changi. And can we just appreciate this bus? Escape the ordinary. Scoot to over 60 destinations from Singapore. Scoot there. Alright, 3 people playing, only 2 can make it. Okay, it's a little bit of tropicalness. Could be a Malaysia again. I know Singapore's not Malaysia, but any car meta? No car meta. Sun should be to the north, okay. Well, let's just give a guess. And let's go Malaysia. Nope. Could be Indonesia, maybe? Could be Philippines as well, and I don't want to make all my guesses right off the bat. I'm terrible about that. Though we are not getting anywhere near any amount of civilization, it appears. We have a house. A house with no information on it? We have just a child sleeping outside, maybe? Or an old man sleeping outside. Well, let's go Indonesia. There we go. Alright. Can we check on this old man? Look. I mean, are you okay, old man? Should we get help for you? Okay, no car. Sun is to the south. I'm gonna make a incredibly wild guess here. And, I don't know. We got mountains to the... it was France! Crap! I was not even thinking France. Okay, well, congratulations, Borcas Oloros. You win. Let's do some no moving, panning, or zooming. I was thinking more we were kind of like in Kyrgyzstan over there, to be honest. Alright, who's our next rival? It's Azela 12. Looks like we have some maybe Bangladesh language up over here. Could be India as well. I can't zoom in, so I was about to zoom in, but I can zoom in now. And this would tell me we're at City Club Market in Dhaka, which would have been incredibly helpful if we could have zoomed in. I guess you just take your life into your own hands when you have to turn in front of a dang bus. No, there's no turn signals or anything, apparently. You just have to hope they have brakes. And apply them. And this, sir, you need to have a flag. Anything that sticks out beyond your vehicle like that, you need a flag off the back. Okay, feels like we're in Europe. Feels like I can't really tell where the sun is at, though. Not the USA. No, I mean, that's not a US marker. Not Canada. I mean, it's not the UK, right? It's not the UK. Who would have terrible roads like this? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not Europe. Let's go to like maybe Slovakia. Actually, I think it's maybe more northern. So let me go for it's not Estonia. It's not Latvia. Is it Lithuania? No. Maybe this is a Finland? No, well, if no one else gets it, then we still have a chance. It's probably Russia. Should have selected Russia. Someone has found it. It was Bulgaria. Okay, so you know what? Let's do another. So let's try again. Okay, Fransky is our rival here. Alright, could this be Malta? With this color building? I can't see the license plates. So... Actually, I don't think so. I think this maybe more like... Yeah, I was going to say Israel, but it's not Israel, so... Let's throw down a Malta. There we go. It was Malta. Alright. Maybe we can find those Maltese X's I keep telling you about that exist in their language. But so far I'm not seeing any. We got Vivo bathrooms and ceramics. Malta is one of those places that I know exists because of Geoguessr, and I have no other information about what Malta is I can barely find Malta, so I don't know where Malta is half the time. Can't find any X's. So, like, what's the deal with Malta? All right, we got some African looks like political statements over here. So I have to be quick. I'm gonna go Uganda. If it was Kenya, people would have gotten it already, but I'm gonna throw it out. And instead, I'm gonna go, should I go Nigeria? Not been guessed incorrectly yet. Or Ghana. Nigeria. Okay, good. Alright, well, lucky us. There is the follow car. Oh, Lanfranski's already out. I didn't see that they got knocked out. So now it's just me and the... Timer seems to be going awful fast. It's me and this, Syrian whatever. Excuse me, the Siarchus. And this is bad for me. Oh, there's a follow car. Is this Nigeria again? And we win! Alright. Well, what's the odds that we get Nigeria once again? You know what? I'm gonna play something different real quick because yesterday I had played kind of a President's Day themed thing in the United States, and with I think the day that this episode goes up, it's going to be Carnival. And so I went online and found some countries that participate or celebrate Carnival. So I've created a my own little map that has countries in Carnival, or does Carnival. So United States, Canada, Brazil, you know, a bunch of these South American countries, a few European countries. Angola's in here, but there's no Angolan street view, so that's not even, doesn't even need to be in there. But let's give that a play. Again, I don't really remember what countries are involved, but let's see what we can do. I'm going to give myself a little more extra time, so maybe 3 minutes around, and I will allow myself to move around. And this isn't just country guessing, country streak. This is trying to find out exactly where we are. Okay, this seems like the UK. Feeling like an Ireland with this, but Ireland was not included, so it's not going to be Ireland. This could be Wales or Scotland. I'm feeling it's kind of like a Wales, perhaps. Shout out to Geoguessr and his straight line through Wales. Okay, there is maybe some information here. Yeah, the double L's, we definitely are Welsh. So, was there any better information we can get? No. This is as much information as we can get, and I'm not going to spend like the next 2 minutes probably delving into trying to find these tiny little towns. But Aberthin and Lansorer, I'm sure I'm pronouncing that incredibly wrong. But maybe we can find Aberthin. But again, I'm just going to throw something down just so we have some information. And it seems kind of it's a greenish area. So just want to give a quick look around, and I'll probably miss it. We also have something Greg or Craig. So if we see a Greg or a Craig, there's Craig Kurg, but that's not it. I'm gonna throw down something near there. You know what? Maybe. Well, there's Abergir. That's not what I'm looking for though. I'm looking for Aberthin. Yeah, this is not gonna be easy. Well, there's Abergwynolin. It might be as close as we can get to a name, but that doesn't mean that that's where we are. Well, happy Carnival or Shrove Tuesday to Wales. Let's just guess. Okay, we were way down here. We weren't in the green sections. There's the Greg Penelin. Yeah, so I never would have. Oh, there's Aberthin. I mean, maybe I could have found it, but I would have had to spend a lot of time, and more time than I had. And more time than you want to watch, to be honest. Okay, yeah, I can move around. I've given myself that opportunity. Alright, we got some, okay, I think we're in Germany. Definitely, I think we're in Germany. So let's throw down a marker in Germany, maybe, and I don't know exactly. I know Street Viewer is only available in certain parts of Germany, like in the major cities, and it's mostly like one side of the country versus the other. But maybe if one could find a street sign, or maybe the like names of things. Well, that maybe if I could find like Berlin movie theater. I mean, that's not gonna happen, but alright, is there no street signs in this major intersection? I guess you just know where you're going when you're in this town. I don't even know if Berlin has Street View. But I'm not getting any information, so I'm not really looking too hard either. I'm not looking at the buildings, so I can't say there's not information. Because I'm not giving it a lot of time to find said information. Alright, 1 minute left. Let's just make a mark somewhere in Berlin. And let's say we're right about here near the Frank turn. Well, we were in Berlin, but we were over here at the Urbanstrasse. Urbanstrasse? 6 miles away. Can't. I mean, we could beat that, but odds of us beating that, not high. Hello, sir. You are at the Home Depot, so I feel like we are in the U.S. of A. Especially because we have a maximum 40-mile-an-hour sign here. Now, I wouldn't say that Carnival or Shrove Tuesday or whatever is actually a national holiday in the United States. It's not, but it was listed. I got all the countries from timeanddate.com, and they listed the United States, so I included the United States. Wait, this is Canada? This is Canada? Milkandhoney.ca. Okay, so never mind, we are in Canada. But I was, anyways, whatever I was said. Let's just throw this down in Montreal for now. Yeah, so U.S. was listed as a country that celebrates, and we definitely have, we definitely probably celebrate in New Orleans, but not. Okay, we gotta Okay, we've seen kosher. We see a large Jewish population. Okay, we see one guy and some kosher signs. So I don't know if it's a large Jewish population, but we get some information about where we are. Ontario. Well, that doesn't tell me much. Except maybe that tells me we're in Toronto. And if I was spending time looking, we got Neptune Drive. I mean, I'm not going to spend the time looking for Neptune Drive in Ontario, am I? We have Bathurst. Well, maybe I can find Bathurst because that seems to be the big one. We may not even be in Ontario, or excuse me, in Toronto. Got Bathurst anywhere? Bathurst, my friends. Danforth, Gerard, Queen, Eastern, King, Queen. Well, I don't see any Bathurst, so I'm just gonna. Was that? Oh, there's Dun Milk. You know what? Well, let's put ourselves over here. We're in Liberty Village. Okay, we are actually in Bedford Park. There's Bathurst. I mean, potentially we could have found Bathurst if I wanted to spend more time and waste your time. Well, let's go on to the next round. All right. Now, I know some of the Baltics were included in my map. So, like, Lithuania was included. And that kind of feels like where we're at. That's a little bit of cheating because I just created the map today. So I have a short or a little memory of creating it and knowing where I selected. I also didn't do kind of interesting house. I wonder, there'd be all kinds of like secret information in there. I also didn't exactly draw the boundaries 100%, so there's a potential that we could like bleed over into another country when I selected the boundaries for the map. So, I mean, this has got no info. So I'm just gonna get in here into Lithuania and pick something pretty far away from everything. How about we are in we're in Jovoliska. No. We were in Lithuania, but we were up here on a named road or a numbered road. Never would have guessed that. Thought we were on a smaller road. Alright, speed limit 25. So, you know, remember what I said we were in the US before and it was actually Canada? Don't believe me when I say we're in the US. But I think we are this time, actually. Can I detect anything off of your... No. The, being able to tell, like... Being able to tell US license plates, I'm never going to be able to tell that. But partly because they block them out. Maybe something was on this truck. No. Wakefield? I feel like we're southernly. Maybe this is, maybe we're in Texas again. No parking. Like we were in the US round. Like at Daniels Field, Perry Martin's First Bank and Trust Company. I got a minute 45 left. The Rodeo Arena and Ballpark Complex. So, Texas is coming more to mind. We got the Rodeo Arena. We got a John Deere facility, a John Deere store. Yeah, the Rodeo Arena and Ball Complex. So, welcome to Ripley Field. Yeah, does not give me information. I got a minute left. Harry J.C. Park. Well, unless anyone was going to have a sign, well, we got South 77 that way. 50 seconds to find it, though. We got the Seven Clans Casino. Interesting. All right, let's go to South 77. Let's hope we can, I'm feeling maybe we're in Oklahoma instead. I'll never be able to find the 77 though. Oh, there's 77. I'll never be able to find the casino. So let's just say we're right here. Snap. I was up in Tonkawa, but we were actually in Perry. And the only reason why I said like, oh, I think we might be in Oklahoma instead was because of Seven Clans Casino. I was thinking it might be somehow related to like Native American, and it's not. I don't think about Native American casinos when I think of Texas, so chose somewhere else, and somewhere close to Texas, somewhere where they might have their rodeo facility, and we were pretty close. 4,900 points, 23 miles away. View the summary. 23,946. Closest I think was Wales. No, closest maybe Latvia, or excuse me, Lithuania. Almost into Latvia. But Toronto was a good guess. Oklahoma was a good guess. The Germany Berlin one was a great guess. And you know what? I will like my own map. Is that? No, I won't like my own map. But there we are, 83 miles away, 127 miles away at our farthest. 246 miles away total. But that's it for this episode of Geoguessr Battle Royale plus a little extra content. So thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time.